welcome from the Harlem Globetrotters, Buckets Blake.
Blake's with an S.
Blake's
like
with an S.
There's a lot of me.
There's a lot of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to that with an S, Buckets. Because when I was told you were coming and they said Buckets, I thought you were close to Bucket.
You thought I was young at heart.
I thought you were young at heart. I assume 65, 70, 75. Where do you get the name from?
Well, some guys come with names on the team depending on, what their nickname was before they came to the team, and then other guys receive nicknames like myself. So my teammates start calling me Buckets. My coach start calling me Buckets because I score a lot of baskets, and I say, buckets when I shoot the ball.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So as soon as you go there, whoosh, you...
Buckets.
Buckets, okay. You're trying out for the Harlem Globetrotters. How many people try out for the Harlem Globetrotters?
Wow. Our scouts do a good job. It's probably, maybe a couple hundred guys throughout these mini camps that we have.
Wow.
So they invite guys to mini camp, and if you make it through mini camp, then you get invited to training camp, and training camp is very rigorous. And the Globetrotters, we have such a strong history of ambassadorship that they're looking for guys who are, can carry that torch that was lit by the Curly Neals and the Metal Arc Lemons and the Sweet Lou Dunbars. So in training camp, we have 15 days of 2 4-hour practices, and at the end of practice or that night, we have workshops in which they talk about, social consciousness, health and wellness, nutrition and things like that, financing, public relations and marketing. So you're kind of getting...
You're going to school.
Globetrotter University. There you go.
Okay, so you are a Globetrotter. Do you have to try out again every year?
Yes, and that's the beauty of it because it rids guys of complacency. You got to try out every year. There's no multi-year deals, and that's to make sure that guys... they stick to what they know, that they really do the things that the Globetrotters require of them, So not only do you have to have the showmanship, but, you got to learn how to do some things. That's flight time right there in the middle of the circle.
Oh, wow.
Does something special with the basketball. I think this is his 11th season. That's Special
And this is your 9th season.
This is my 9th year.
So I have to ask you, what is it like being a Harlem Globetrotter? That's a big deal.
It's great, I'm on my second passport. I've been all over the world. I get the opportunity to not only, play the game that I love, but I get to inspire kids. So I get a chance to visit schools. We visit over 200 schools a year and 150 hospitals where we do the pediatrics department. But when we visit the schools, we have a character education program we put together called CHEER. And CHEER is an acronym. The C is cooperation. The H is healthy mind and body. The first E is effort. Second E, enthusiasm. The R is responsibility. And then when we visit the hospitals, we have our Smile Patrol. And our whole goal is to get as many smiles out of the kids as we can, despite, what brought them to the hospital.
Okay, you are busy. Well, I have you here. You got to show us something.
Okay.
So can you show me a little something and then tell me, what that move is called?
Actually, we don't name them, You just kind of, when you get in, they throw you the ball, kind of throw you in the fire a little bit, and you learn on your own. So, this is this little something I came up with.
Oh, wow.
Rap. That's a rap. I can name that one.
That's called a rap.
Yeah, And then I'll give you a little taste of what you're seeing from Flight Time. So when you guys come check us out, January 14th at the HP Pavilion.
And also, doing all that at the same time.
Also January 15th at HP Pavilion. We'll play twice. We'll play at 7:30 p.m. on the 15th, and then we'll play at... Oh yeah, I keep it hot. And then we'll play at we'll play at 2 p.m. on the 16th, I'm sorry. And then on the 16th, we'll play, or the 15th, we'll play again that night at 7:30 at the Oracle Arena. And then the following day on the 16th, we'll play at 1 p.m.
Wow. Well, it was great having you here.
Thanks for having
me. Harlem Globetrotters. How many are there in all? How many original Globetrotters are still out there?
Well, we started in 1926, and this is our 85th consecutive season. It's called 4 Times the Fun, because we have something that we're introducing this year. It's our new 4-point shot. The Globetrotters are innovators and trendsetters of basketball. We're the first sports team to have a woman play. In 1985, we've had 8 women in our history. And, we've also, introduced the game of basketball to places around the world that have never seen a game of basketball being played. So now we're introducing a 4-point shot, which is 35 feet away from the basket. Okay,
well, we got to go, but I enjoyed your Buckets. For more information about the upcoming January tour dates for Buckets and the Harlem Globetrotters, you can log on to www.harlemglobetrotters.com. Thanks, that is it for us here today. He is still showing off. We'll see you next week. How long does it take you to learn